Because when you shoot a full auto rifle, pull the trigger and just let it go. You're talking about 30 rounds in a few seconds.
Yeah, but then on the other hand, I disagree with the whole co-opting of the knee by certain people within the NFL. Like, oh, we're taking the knee because, we're showing Sade with the country in America. And it's like, okay, I feel you, but are you still dealing with the issue?
I say, Monica, no be today. Me and you done the fight, don't they?
The topic that I want us to talk about, the Las Vegas shooting that just took place, very good, Rodney, and then the other thing,
Taking
the anthem.
Well, let's see. I'll kick it off with the Las Vegas shooting.
Okay.
I woke up to that one Monday morning. Was it Monday morning, Tuesday morning? I woke up to that.
I think so, Monday this week.
Monday morning. Not really knowing what was really going on. Just like trying to figure it out. Look on my phone. Who is it? 50 people dead.
Yeah.
I said, wow, that's crazy. Took a while for that whole active shooter scenario, because I've been involved in active shooter scenarios as far as training. Knowing the behavior behind what is an active shooter enable? What is it? Why are we at this particular junction as far as active shooting? Usually there's signs. There's always a sign. You might not know the signs, but the sign's already there. And they were obviously there with this guy. But the fact that no one was actually looking for it, and 9 times out of 10, most of the public won't even be looking for it. Looking for those obvious signs of there's something wrong. So it was really bad, because this guy just stood on the 32nd floor, just started picking people off.
Yeah.
That is in itself, just to pick up a firearm and say, I'm just gonna shoot people at random. You don't know the meaning, you don't know the reason why he's doing what he's doing, but he's shooting people like crazy. And the fact that the police don't know anything of what's going on is more troublesome.
This is, one of those things that, you and I, Kayode, talk about a lot. It's like, if you don't know, you listen first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gain more. And then, those questions may generate other questions. And sometimes those questions are actually answers, So, yeah, it's just this whole thing, man. It's, with, it's like, I'm glad that the training exists, but why does it need to exist, And it's like this new dynamic of active shooter. Like, why is this occurring, right? Like, why are these new forms of violence upon masses of people occurring? Like, beforehand, it was hostages. Before that, it was hostages, and also like serial killers and things like that. Like these acts of violence and murder upon those who.
It's more relevant to our daily life now than it used to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it's this hyper, this hyper violence, man. And some of it I see coming from, of course, people want to say, oh, well, the movies are movies and video game, but it's coming from all that. It's like I think it's just the culture of America. Like, we have more guns, we have more access to guns, we have a certain type of behavior that the country was founded upon. So it's just like, all these historical things, historical linked to cultural things that allow these acts to keep. It's like a one-up. It's like it's not getting less. It's getting more. It's becoming more so.
But how do you feel about the anthem, the taking of the knee? Because I know you've probably got a lot of feeling. I want to hear how you feel, what your perspectives are. Be reserved or concerned. Because this we are putting information. We're trying to inform, but how do you feel about that? Because I got mixed emotions on that joint, man.
Same here. Is the issue still being dealt with? Like, okay, I live in America. I got love for America too, but America has to fix its issues. And I think historically, when we go into it, I think a lot of times, through the injustices of America, Black folks have been one of the reasons, by pain and suffering, and also by triumph, that we have made America honest in its ideals and its values. I really think that because of the things we've had to endure unjustly, I think we do make America what it's set out to be.
As far as like the taking of the knee, I'm all for it. There's a lot of police brutality out here, and then people always have this argument. I have this argument with my brother. Cops are this, cops are that. So what are you saying about me? You know what I'm saying? Right. What are you saying about your cousin? Your cousin's a cop. You know.
I have an uncle.
Yeah, what'd you say about your uncle? He was a cop too, retired. No, I was saying that. I believe this is a small portion of cops that are bad. They really, really are. It's a small portion of cops that are bad. But those are the cops that are bad are the ones that are just being the bad cops are overshadowing the rest of the good cops out here. You know?
And that's what some sisters don't realize. It's not that we don't want to spend the money.
Exactly.
It's the fact that we want to make sure it's somebody that appreciates it, and then we have a connection with that. If I have a connection with you, and I'm feeling you, and we're vibing on that frequency, I have no issues with that.
Exactly.
I have no issues with that because I know you appreciate it. I know you know that I did it out of like the kindness and like we enjoying it together.
Exactly.
But for me to just drop that on that's my personality anyway.
Yeah.
I can have $1 million in the bank and I still won't do that.
Now you look at the online, you got a 5'1", but the guy's got to be over 6 foot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
you see that, right?
Yeah, I've seen that. A few
Right?
times. I did have seen that.
Right, and then you got to be making at least 75,000.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your pictures. I'm looking at your pictures. I'm like, baby girl, what you bringing to the table? I'm bringing height. I'm bringing dough.
Right.
What you bringing to the table? There's anything wrong with a high school diploma, but all you got is bow. High school diploma for you, but college educated for me.
Right.
What's up with that? I'm
Right.
like, come on now.